Hey everyone! Today I want to talk about a way for you to get better at booking a show. So, one thing that a lot of performers don't think about is the acting in their audition. So many singers only work on their singing, which is great because you want to work on your technique, you want to get better at ear training and making sure you're on pitch when you're singing a song. However, not a lot of performers work on the acting part of their song. What will take you to the next step is if you work on your acting in that song. How do you convey a story through your voice? I like to think that singing is a way of communicating. So that's great that you have a technique and that you can carry a tune, but if you can't tell a story through your eyes, through your face, or through your body, you're gonna look like you can't carry a show, and therefore you're gonna have a lower chance of getting a callback or even getting cast in a show. If you are disconnected from the song or you have no clue what is going on as your character when you're singing a song, then it's pretty pointless, even if you have an amazing voice. So there are two types of people. One type of person takes a lot of voice lessons. That's great. They only work on their technique, so they are working towards something. However, the only thing that is holding them back from getting either a callback or improving on their song is that they're not going to an acting coach to work on that song on top of the singing technique. Person number two works really hard at hiring a vocal coach and an acting coach to work on their technique and their acting so that they become a well-rounded performer. So I guess the difference is one person took the extra step to up their game. I'm gonna add a type 3 person, which is someone who thinks they're good at singing already. And so they don't think they need any coaching at all. So I think they just go through auditions hoping that their raw talent will get them there, but not necessary because the people behind the casting table can see if you've put in the work or not. It takes a lot of work to break down a song line by line and working out what the character's motivations are and trying to put that into your body, into muscle memory. And we can tell when someone put in the work and when someone doesn't. So the reason why we want to cast those people who work harder is that if I give them a role in the show, I am not only going to give them one role, I'm going to give them multiple roles because I know they can carry it out. They have the responsibility to work on their song and to give it their fullest when I put them on stage. Now, if you're someone who is completely new to musical theater or the theater scene and auditioning and how to get cast in a show, my theater company is putting on a workshop with Andrea here, and she debuted on Broadway as Anne Boleyn in the production of Six the Musical. We are having that workshop on Friday, March 19th at 3:00 p.m. PST, so then it's 6 p.m. EST. So if you can make that, I really highly suggest looking it up and signing up for it. So let me talk to you a little bit about how the workshop works. We are going to have 6 singers selected, and you have to go through an interview process. 1, I really want to make sure you are a real person, and 2, I really want to make sure those singer spots are taken up by people who really need it. So if you are someone who is working on confidence, someone who is working on singing in front of others, I think that is a great spot for you because the more you do it, the more you get better at it. If you just sit at home and hope that you get better at singing in front of people, it isn't going to happen. And no matter how many private lessons you have, it's also not going to help you when you need to go on stage, because a private lesson with one teacher is one-on-one. But if you take this workshop, you are going to work in front of other singers, so then you're gonna build up that confidence that you need to do. But also realize that you are here to work, you are here to train and get better. And so you're gonna work with Andrea one-on-one, just in front of other people, and you will get feedback from her. She's going to listen to you sing, and then she's just gonna give you some tips and tricks on how to better your acting in the song. You can also sign up for a observer spot. And that means you can sign up and be in the Zoom meeting with her, but you are going to stay muted. You can take notes so that you can take the information that she gives to other performers and take it home and put it into your own practice. Or you just want to hang out with her, watch her teach. And at the end of this workshop, we did include a Q&A. So if you are in one of those spots, you have a high chance of asking her a question. It can be any question about musical theater, how she got started, how she trained. So if you are wondering how to even get started for you can ask her that. As of today, we only have 3 spots left for the singer participants. So if you are interested in getting a different point of view on your acting, and it's something that you want to do, as in musical theater, whether it's professional, regional theater, or community theater, then you can sign up for it, and all the information is in the description box below. And again, if you are signing up for a singer spot, you are going to have to go through an interview process, and it is with me, so you know what I look like already. Don't stress about it. It's just for me to get to know who you are and what type of a client you are, and make sure you get the rundown of how the workshop works so that you are prepared and that you look professional, because I have a very specific way for my students to present themselves in front of someone who is very, very professional. I have a way for you to stand. I really want to make sure you have a nice clean background or backdrop so that you don't look like a messy person. And then I really want to make sure your song is appropriate for the workshop, because we do have students who are ages 14 and it goes all the way up to adults. That is all that I want to talk to you about today. So I hope I see you in the workshop. Just know that if you are signing up for this, you are supporting Andrea because I'm hiring her, and also you are supporting my theater company. All proceeds go into the theater company. So if we're doing a production and it costs a lot of money, it's going to lower the cost of the participation fees, and then hopefully we can do more shows and more productions and just keep theater alive, even though it's all virtual right now. Other than that, keep practicing, stay subscribed, and I'll see you next time. Bye!